Morning, afternoon now, starting over here at the 3 o'clock position for Mouse Gaming. It is the green Protoss, Mana. His opponent down at the bottom right side of the map. We take a look and see it is going to be the Terran player for FXO Gaming, FXOStrelok. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you guys in. I'm FXOStrelok, bringing you the English coverage for today's Ritmix RSL Group A of Season 3. As we take a look and see today, already lowly blowing everybody out of the water, taking the first set of series 3-2 over Strelok, and then 3 over MouzMana, walking his way 2-0 out of the group. With this, we're gonna have this matchup. This is going to actually have a lot of implications on who moves on and who is kicked out of this group. At the moment, Mana is sitting 0-1. Strelok is sitting 0-1 as well, but the set in favor right now at the moment is for Strelok, as he was able to pick off 2 games off of lowly. So at this point, Mana will need a clean 3-0 sweep. So if not at least a 3-1 sweep, I'm pretty sure. So here we go. For those who do not remember this map, this is Lost Temple, a very, very old map. Kind of looks a little bit like Shattered Temple, if you guys are not familiar with it. But this was one of the most broken-esque maps long time ago, just due to kind of balance how the game was understood, the meta and whatnot. Of course, there was the little funky high area right here, as we take a look and see that you could just basically prop tanks and they'll just pot shot a natural. So a lot of flaws in the map design, but again, still very comforting to see, very fun to see as well. Now, when Strelok was on a map like this last time, it was Xel'Naga Caverns when he played against Lowly, and he actually put the bottom all ramp off, got me all wiggly and excited. Thinking, I'm like, oh my god, Strelok is going to go for the 3 racks all in, my favorite build in the world, and then didn't, so I was disappointed. Then he lost, and I'm like, that's what you get for not 3 racks all inning a Zerg on a map like Xel'Naga Caverns. So he doesn't decide to do that either here. He's going to be going for a 1 racks expanse, a very standard play. And I mean, guys, look at the rush distance. I mean, this is one of these maps. This is close positions, guys. Like, I'm kind of like being very lightly about this. This is a very kind of weird map, very kind of broken map. But again, the big problem here, it's close positions. So not only can Mana just chrono boost a Zeld across the map very quick, but he could also as well get a Stalker out there and put on a lot of pressure. Same thing goes for the Terran player. Once he hit his timing, he's going to be able to put on a lot of pressure really fast. So it's been a really long time since we've seen one of these games where not only are we seeing a very old map with kind of slightly wacky design, maybe even bad design, some people might want to call it, and then also close positions, not close by air, not cross positions. We're talking close positions. So been a long time, and I mean, this is one of these things that I'm really interested in kind of studying and seeing with the StarCraft 2 metagame and how it is, because you take a look when this whole balancing out the game thing happened. I mean, it happened pretty quick. I mean, of course, it started out with the maps. The close positions were taken out, so that kind of killed some of the Terran push timings and some of the early aggressive timings for 6-pool and whatnot. But then they started not only doing buffs for other races like Protoss and Zerg, but a lot of the players started understanding actually how to play the race, especially Protoss started understanding more defensive timings and just timings overall, and able to understand how they could do Nexus first and be safe, stuff like that. But at the same time, they also got help because all the maps changed. Maps got introduced like GSL Entombed, Cloud Kingdom. I mean, you could go down a whole set of list of maps that have really helped Protoss and a lot of these other races out as well to kind of help them out. So now I'm wondering, with the game and how it is right now and the understanding and the metagame, will somebody like Mana or Strelok really take advantage of this map, or will it be the same old story? Terran with close positions going to be able to take a lot of advantage of the Protoss player, and at the moment we see a lot of units out on the map for Strelok, a lot of army value. But the same thing goes right now for Mana as well. He's got a couple sentries. He's going to force field the bunkers off so they can't get repaired, and he's just going to be doing this 4 or 5 gate pressure that we see. And here we go, pulling the SCVs, but already one force field going down. A lot of DPS coming from the bunkers. He's not focusing down the bunkers, he's just focusing down some of the Marines. But I mean, with the bunkers up and running, this is actually a terrible investment for Mana. So I am not sure what's going on with Mana today, man. He is just off his game. A little bit of a poor decision making at this point. The bunkers are still up there, completely repaired, and I mean, now there's just quite a bit of units out for Strelok. He's going to be able to just push across the map with a big chunk of Marines and going to be able to potentially kill his opponent. And there we go. I mean, look at that, Strelok. I mean, Mana not paying attention, and there we see big quick GG coming from Mana. Game number 1 going to Strelok.